Anwesen der Raid-Familie. Da sind wir aber nicht, oder? Mission fehlgeschlagen. Stellen können. Irgendwas. Guten Tag. Kennen wir uns? Zufälligerweise?
Mother.
Oh!
Good evening.
Jonathan!
Ja, wir kennen uns.
Is it you? Where have you been, my prodigal son?
I'm right here, Mother. I'm finally home.
Yes, for this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister? Where is Mary?
Mary? She is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
Mother, do you know what's been going on in this area?
Not really. I don't go out much due to the epidemic, and when I do, I tend to get lost.
What do you mean you get lost? I hope you don't go outside alone.
Of course not. When I go out, your father always comes with me, but
Sicher?
he leaves me there sometimes, and I have trouble finding the way back.
Er setzt dich aus. Dein Vater, dein Mann versucht dich auszusetzen. Was? Mary
Why do
besucht
you
dich?
say Mary is visiting you, Mother? You know that's impossible.
Why should it be? Are you not standing in front of me right now? Why should it be any different with your sister?
Hat sie Demenz? Wir lassen es mal so. Wir belassen es mal dabei.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
Ja, ich versuch's. Ich werde es versuchen. Tag? Oh, der Stuhl ist aber schön. Also, der. Eine gewisse Ähnlichkeit ist da, nicht? Das Bürozimmer, wie auch immer, erinnert voll an Lea Sophia. Nur, dass es kleiner ist und die Tür an der falschen Stelle. Ich bräuchte einmal Blut. Alter Brief. Anwesen der Reed-Familie, 8. März 1908. Mein lieber Avery, wie ich Ihnen bereits vor Tagen mitgeteilt habe, muss ich England verlassen, wenn auch nur für ein paar Monate. Solange ich fort bin und bis mein Sohn nach London zurückkehrt, möchte ich, dass Sie gut sich um unser Haus kümmern. Ich habe bereits die nötige Arrangement getroffen, mir Lohn zu erhöhen und Ihnen so lange weiter zusammen, wie Sie hier arbeiten. Sie haben mir versprochen, meine geliebte Frau zu beschützen und ihr bestmöglich zu dienen. Dafür möchte ich mich von ganzem Herzen bei Ihnen bedanken. Sollte ich nicht wiederkehren, haben einzig und allein Sie mein volles Vertrauen Ihr innigster Freund Aubrey Reed. Also ist das gar nicht unser Vater, der mit unserer Mutter unterwegs ist? Ach du Scheiße. Best and Girl, Entschuldigung. Der ist so schlecht. Komme ich gar nicht durch. Warum ist das hier so riesig? Was ist das für ein Geräusch? Ein Klavier. Können wir spielen? Nein, schade. Wir können nicht spielen. Schade. Sind Sie...
Good evening, Avery.
Avery. Ja, Sie sind Avery.
I can't believe my own eyes.
Ja, ich bin
It's a
da.
miracle. We all thought
Was
you
war
were-
das? Weil ich die Maus bloß aus ihm bewegt habe?
Sir, your poor sister.
Ja, eine wahre Tragödie.
I know, Avery. I know about my sister's murder.
Besser als sie meinen.
Expected you to return to assist with the funeral.
Was ist das? Ich
Right
mache
up
nichts.
until the last minute. Where have you been, Mr. Jonathan? We needed you here.
Versucht, die Pandemie zu lösen.
Tell me the truth, Avery. Do you feel forced to stay here? Would you leave this house without the arrangement made by my father?
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I live.
This house is dead, Avery. There is a curse on this family.
Ja.
You really should consider leaving.
Ich glaube, 3/4 dieser Familie ist tot.
Sooner or more often. Maybe this house
Ist unser Vater vielleicht derjenige?
But you're here now, sir. So my task is not over.
Considering the recent tragedies in this family, I'd understand if you want to leave or decide to serve another house.
Then I will stay. All I ask is that you take care of my own funeral if I die before the end of the epidemic.
Das schaffen wir. Keine
No
Sorge.
mass grave, please, sir.
Das schaffen wir.
You really think I don't take enough care of my mother, Avery?
Yes, I do, Mr. Jonathan.
You clearly have something more to say. Speak your mind.
Was ist los?
I know you work hard to help the sick, but what will you do once the epidemic is over?
My home is here, and
Und hier
I
werde
have
ich
nowhere
bleiben.
else to go. But this house will need some improvements if I move here. Some radical changes.
That's good news. Whatever changes you have in mind, I'm sure we will find an
Dann renovieren Sie mal das
arrangement
komplette Haus,
to
bitte.
also.
Goodbye, Avery.
Entschuldigung.
Please watch
Oh,
over
lass
my
den
mother until I
Scheiß.
return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan. But please return as soon as possible.
Ja, ich versuch's. Schade, dass ich nicht an dem Flügel spielen kann. Das wäre so cool gewesen. Muss da raus, richtig? Yes.
Women of all countries unite!
West End Girl. Was? Das wollte ich nicht.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me.
Genau das hatte ich vor
No,
eigentlich.
I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury.
Was?
My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray
Wie?
a vampire.
I understand she also...
Ich habe viele Fragen
knows
jetzt.
how to tease and gently mock innocent young econs. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
Was?
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night since I am a woman?
Ja.
Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but
No.
hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Ja.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Nein, ich glaube, das sollten wir einfach lassen.
I can tell you where she
Ich
might
hätte
have
dich
gone.
nicht ansprechen
You
sollen.
have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
Tschüss.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Ja, sehr wahrscheinlich. Jetzt habe ich viele Fragen.
The
Clothing.
heart of British Vampire Society.
Also das hier erinnert jetzt sehr stark... Ah, wir haben den Weg gefunden. Das sieht aus wie bei Lady Ashbury, nur ohne die Fenster. An Outlast. Quatsch. An Bioshock. Guten Tag. Betreten wir jetzt Ihren Fight Club? Oh Gott.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Na, lässt er mich wirklich rein?
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
Ja, ich will hier gar nicht sein.
Please proceed.
Was
Lord
liegt denn
Redgrave
da?
is waiting on you upstairs.
Warum macht ihr das? Ja, ich komme ja schon. Sie sind?
Welcome to the Ascalon Club,
Ja,
Dr. Reed.
There has
danke.
been quite a battle here. I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace
Ich muss hoch, richtig? Könnt ihr hier so viel mitgehen lassen und tu es nicht.
Good evening.
Good evening. Sieht doch nicht wie ein Fight Club aus.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Unangenehm. Warum sehen die eigentlich alle gleich aus vom Gesicht?
For we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Aha.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you.
Ich hoffe nur Gutes.
Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
Natürlich.
Yes, she is. I may even say I
Ich glaube, wenn ich
admire
das
her
Falsche sage,
probity
kriege ich
and her
Probleme.
kindness. She has helped me since I was reborn.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why have you asked me here?
Because the crisis is escalating. Our enemies, the Garde Priwen, have even launched an open hunt. The only way to calm things down is to put an end to the epidemic.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns.
Vielleicht will ich einfach noch nicht um den heißen Brei drumherum reden.
Talk about all this, Dr. Reed. But first, I should like to get to know you better.
Ich aber sie nicht.
Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker,
Nein.
am I correct?
How dare you speak so flippantly of my
Ich
family?
glaube, das war ein
Have no
Fehler.
embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
So schlecht wie
I
ich
would
im
like you to
Kämpfen
become a
bin?
member of the Ascalon Club and to serve me as such.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the crown. That you
Krone?
become a loyal servant
Welche
of the
Krone?
British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A
Ist die
charter
Krone
from
etwa
His
auch
Majesty?
vampirisch?
No. Of course, the
Oder
Ascalon
weißt du was
Club
davon?
publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight to ever live.
Wer auch immer das war.
As was he, we are
Wer
sworn
war
to
William
protect the
Marshall?
British
Ich
Empire.
kenne den Namen.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
Wie, ist die Frage.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
Ich wusste doch, ich kenne den Namen irgendwoher. Ich wusste nur nicht woher.
I agree.
So, die anderen Fragen sind alle
This is
bescheuert,
good
weswegen ich sie nicht stelle.
Good news indeed in these crucial times.
Ich will es mir nicht mit Ihnen
Let's inform the
verscherzen.
assembly formally
Es
and
gibt Fragen, die
proceed with your
sollte man nicht
initiation.
fragen einfach.
My initiation.
Fear not, nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Die sehen alle gleich aus mit kleinen
Speak,
Veränderungen.
Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall.
Hast du ihn
Speak
getötet?
now.
Woher
Will
habt
you
ihr das
serve
Blut?
and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood.
Was?
It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Doch nicht jetzt das, was ich glaube, das. Oder? Nein!
delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Der Alte kann kaum stehen. Lasst ihn einfach. Ich habe ja, du wollte gerade sagen, ich habe doch von dem Film Interview mit einem Vampir erzählt. Die einzigen Stellen, die ich wirklich nicht mag, sind die mit, wo sie die Leute töten. Mit dem speziellen Ring von Lester. Muss ich mit dir reden? Ein voller Erfolg für was? Wir haben nichts gemacht. Aber ich mag deine Augen. Die sehen so anders aus als jeder andere.
Well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Welche Resultate?
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally. But I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
Ich weiß nicht.
You were spying on me?
Not personally.
Nein, natürlich.
I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you
Er hat mich beobachtet.
You do know I killed him.
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous.
Naja, man weiß nie.
Earned my respect.
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
No, he was a Volcod.
Was ist das jetzt schon wieder?
Muscle and instinct. Quite the rare breed. Ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
Ah. Okay, also war er noch nicht ganz Werwolf, aber
Yes, I'm
halb.
convinced the recent invasion of frenzied skulls in London is directly
Darf ich
linked
jetzt
to the
gehen?
epidemic.
Ich möchte gerne speichern.
This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the skulls.
Skulls are hostile vectors of contagion, that is a fact. But first and foremost, they are victims.
I agree, Dr. Reed. Most of the new skulls who roam the streets at night used to be good British citizens, but they must be put down nevertheless.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
Gut. Wir haben eine neue Bandstufe erreicht. Und eine neue Mission. Also die Mission aktualisiert. Wir gehen jetzt aber nach Hause. Ich habe keine Lust mehr. Mama, meine neuen Spielkameraden sind doof. Ich möchte nach Hause. Keine Lust mehr. Ah. Der Kampf gegen Mary war schon anstrengend genug. Ich habe keine Lust mehr. Ich habe jetzt eine Stunde danach aufgenommen. Ich habe davor schon eine Stunde gegen sie gekämpft. Jetzt reicht's aber. Ach, sie preist da immer noch an. Hier die Umgebung, soll ich? Ich will erst nach Hause.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sucked by an ancient vampire.
Ich will erst nach Hause. Juhu, jetzt können wir immer nach Hause gehen. Das ist nicht toll. Oh Gott, Mama. Mama. Ich stelle mich einfach doof an. Das kann auch nicht jeder. Sera, du hast jetzt 3 Sera mit dir. Kannst jetzt 3 Sera mit dir tragen. Ach so. Sera, ich hab's verstanden. Sera. Nein, nein, nicht so. Ich meinte, egal was ich jetzt sage. Das können wir mal verbessern, damit wir mehr Blut kriegen. So, jetzt können wir noch 600 verteilen. Passt doch. So, und jetzt lassen wir es. Und speichern damit und sagen damit dann die folgende Nacht. Noch ist es stabil. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Leichte Regenerationsserum. Hat's nicht gespeichert? Doch. Hat gespeichert. Wir beenden jetzt. Ich hoffe, es hat ein bisschen Spaß gemacht. Und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.